What's up, family? Come on now. Come on now. Don't let my internet don't act up. But what's up though, man? Hopefully you all had a great New Year's, man. I ended the New Year's with a bang last night. Not a bang, but I could have did a little something better. But I did hit my last bet of the night, so that was awesome. For the new year, I need to start giving out my picks a little bit more. And that was my initial resolution. But with all the COVID and everything that's going on now today, it is really, really, really hard to do that. Just going live right now, quite sure everybody is asleep across the industry. If you're not, then you kudos to you. And you know, I don't have much, but I'm gonna give you guys a snippet of what I like and what I was looking at already. We know that it's pretty early, and my internet's starting to look a little fucking choppy, and I don't like that. Maybe I have to up my internet plan. But yeah, moving forward, I think I'm going to start a live stream around this time every day. Therefore, people know exactly where to come and to where to see me and when. So maybe if I start this live stream around 12 o'clock to every day, I think that's a pretty fair time. Give people enough time to get in the comments or whatever the case may be, and just a set time every day. Um, I also need to give my picks out. I need to give my picks out. Uh, but like I said, it's early, so it's hard to nail down picks early with all the in and out and COVID stuffs. Happy New Year, boss! Happy New Year, man! The first comment of the year goes to boss, man. Happy New Year, man! Happy New Year. Um, Hopefully, any sports betting resolutions for you, boss. Let me know. Give me something, man. My sports bet resolution is to um, bet more straights, do a few more straight bets, um, and yeah, just do more straights. And I've always if you I've always used the alternates to my advantage, and I be I just can't I can't stress it enough as betting more straights, and using the alternates a little bit more to my advantage. I think that's a really a good resolution for me, and to make sure that I at least pay myself every week. I'm not a capper. I'm not a capper. Yeah, way better bankroll management. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I am down with that. I don't like the way my internet is acting right now, but yes, man. Hit a saying. Hit yeah. I just know that more straights, you know what I'm saying, and lesser legs and lower odds. I mean, the old saying, man. Don't stack the odds against you. I mean, that has never came to be any more true than right now. When it comes to betting, you know what I'm saying? And uh, man, that's a hell of a saying, man. Not stacking the odds against you. But how else are you going to win that? See, this is the thing right here, man. All right. I know that we see tickets. I know that we see things across the industry and Twitter and stuff like that, right? You see these monster tickets and things like that. Um, Recognizing when players are in great spots is major, okay? Because you can ladder bet. You know what I'm saying? You see a line that's too low, and I do it a lot. And what I need to do, I see a line that's set at, I see a line that's set at 15 at 12, and I know this player is gonna. Okay, a prime example. Prime example. Yeah, prime example was yesterday morning. I got on here and I noticed that they had Josh Richardson. I just felt like he was going to have a good game. They had him on the books, but they didn't have a prop line for him. They did have a prop line, but it was an alternates. So I'm like, okay. So I took him for the lowest plus money possible. It was probably like 12 points. And then I took him for, no, it was probably about 14. But then I took him for 15. And then I immediately went from 15 to 20. I need to stop doing that. Plus money was 15. I got the plus money. I got plus money 15 at 15 points. I could have kept going. I could have bet 16. I could have bet 17. I could have bet 18, 19, and 20. So I bet at 15. That's where I bet the most money at. And then I bet at 20. But he ended up getting 19. And with the beauty of alternates, I could have just bet 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And those little mistakes like that, I need to correct those. You know what I'm saying? I call it ladder betting. Everybody sees those bets across the industry, and it just is what it is. But you have to be smart. You have to be smart, and starting with me. So when I do my ladder betting, I need to stop using those increments of 5. I need to be patient. If I like somebody for that 15. I need to go, bet them at 16 too, bet them at 17, bet them at 18, instead of me betting them at 15 and then betting them at 20. Those big ass gaps, that's what they want me to do. I need to be smarter. And like I said, I need to use the alternates, to my advantage. I need to cram in. I'm an overs guy. I need to cram in some of these unders. I need to straight bet more. All right. Listen, if I got a ticket full of player performance doubles, and it's 5 of them, and I hit 4 of them, and I miss 1. And I don't win any money. That ain't nobody's fault but my own. I'm gonna start with myself. It ain't nobody's fault but my own. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that just came to this channel right now, this morning right now, if you guys got any New Year's resolutions or things that you're going to change up in the new year, feel free to drop them in the comments. But it's just a few tweaks that I need to, tweak to my game. Like I say, I need to come on here and give you guys some straight picks and give you guys my straight picks, my early looks. I need to zero in a little bit more. But like I say, it's going to be early. When I get back to work, the latest I can get on here is 12 o'clock. That's about it. And I need to set up my stream. I need to set my stream up at 5 o'clock. Even if I don't have time to chop it up, I just need to come here, drop something, and then get out of here. Another thing I'm going to do is I keep saying it, but I really need to. I need for you all to hit the notifications. All right. So because I'm going to have to come here and drop a 1-minute video, whether I'm on break at work, whether I'm, on break, or whether I'm driving, or whatever the case may be. I need to it's going to be a point where I feel like I need to get the word out. And if you can't catch me on Twitter, you can't catch me on Twitter or the community section over here, or hit the notification bell, because I'm going to have to drop a 30-second video, a 2-minute video when I feel like I got a hunch. I'm not forcing any plays on anybody. I like to see plays from you all. Let's keep it fair. I'm not a capper. We gonna do that. And for my New Year's, I need to bet smarter. I need to bet smarter. Me personally, I need to bet smarter. All right. I was really upset yesterday. I wasn't upset because, like I said, I made that mistake. I tweeted it out. I liked that. I was in on it. It is what it is. I was in on that Josh Richardson play. All I seen was dollar signs, and I didn't play it right, man. I started at the 15, went straight to the 20, and that was just a mistake. He got there for the 15. That's where I laid the most money at. I supposed to play the 16, played the 17, played the 18, the 20. I just seen that plus, I think it was plus 11.20. You know what I'm saying? For 20 points. That's all I seen. He ended up getting stuck on 19. It is what it is. Let's get to some plays right now. Yeah, you need to be. Starting with me. You taking the words out of my mouth, Clutch. Clutch. Taking the words out of my mouth. All right. We got 222 over under in this one. Milwaukee Bucks favored by 11 in this one. All right. So we have. This is just going to be one of the first intermission games right here. Now, let me go over some of these injuries real fast because I know we don't have a few people in this game. Okay, so we do not have we do not have Middleton. No Middleton. Okay, this is a former team of Drew Holiday's too, so keep that in mind. Okay, Brandon Ingram, he's questionable. All right, he practiced Friday. He practiced Friday. I don't know if he's gonna go. I don't know. I I don't know if he's gonna go, man. Jordan Valanciunas is out for this one. Of course, Middleton is not playing in this one. So Josh Hart, he is probable for this one. Josh Hart is probable, and there's not much here. I mean, outside, Kira Lewis Jr. and Alvarado and Semi Ojale, those guys have been out or whatever the case may be. So there's not much here. It's not much here. Okay. So as of right now, I know it's early. I'm gonna show you a few things. I'm gonna show you what I did earlier. Okay. I just, I went in. I, I took a look. I took a look around, and it's not much out right now. It's not much out. Okay, so now we have Willie Hunter Gomez, Herbert Jones, and Josh Hart, Devontae Graham. Okay, those guys was not on the books when I got up this morning. They were not. So me knowing Holiday is not, Middleton is not playing. I did lock in something. I'm gonna show you what I locked in. I locked in. I locked in. I locked in. I locked in 15 points for Holiday at minus 265. I locked in. This is a painful play here, but I locked in 4 rebounds. I locked in 4 rebounds for Drew Holiday. Bam. And then I locked in 6 assists for. Now keep in mind, you can get that 15 and 4 for plus money right there. And then, like I said, that 6 assists, I locked that in on the same game parlay, all for Drew Holiday. Just on some play, just to be doing something. I locked that in already. It's a painful play. The 4 rebounds. I'm really really concerned about the 4 rebounds. Okay, I'm really really concerned about the 4 rebounds. If you feel froggy like you want to get there, be my guest. You're gonna get that at minus 188 as of right now. Even if you take away the 4 rebounds, then you will be stuck with a minus 125. And like you know me, any minus 300s, you should be able to get to plus money. And since we have extra plays on the books right now, I know Josh Hart. He's a really, really good rebounder, one of my favorite rebounding guards in the league right now. So guard forward, forward, or whatever the case may be. So let's take a look at what his rebound prop is. It's sitting at 8.5. It's going to be interesting to see who he's going to be guarding. I don't imagine he'll be guarding ABC. Sitting at 8.5, you might can get to a 6 rebound prop at minus 480 and might still be able to get plus money out of that. Yeah, that's a plus one. And see, I took 2 minus 300s and a minus 480 and still ended up getting plus money. All right, so the numbers thing is really one I'm going to be on this year. That's like, that's major key for me this year. So, that's one of the things right there that I need to take advantage of. Please take advantage of your alternates and please take advantage of live betting props if you can, if your books allow it. All right. Excuse me. If you're watching a game and you're seeing somebody, I've capitalized off live bet all the time, man. Yesterday, not Kobe Bryant. Whew. Kobe White, I was just slamming it. I was slamming it, man. Caught the live 2.5 threes, 3.5 threes. And then it went to I caught 3 live bets though. I caught 3 live bets, and that's what it's about, man. So yeah. I didn't look at the rest of these props or whatever the case may be. Earlier, all I had seen was Drew Holiday. And it was Drew Holiday, Bobby Portis, and no, it was Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, and ABC. That was earlier, okay? So I didn't look at anything. Now, as far as points, I have some interest in, at the very least, going to 20 points for Drew Holiday. You will get Drew Holiday at uh, 20 points at plus 122. I don't mind getting there. You know what I'm saying? We know Drew Holiday has 25-point upside. We know that. I don't mind going up to 20, but I definitely don't mind his point prop there at 18 and a half, and going to 15 is all the worst I can do in same game parlays. I will not go any lower than that. You guys got something? You guys let me know. Okay. I want to take a look at the 3-pointers real fast because I know there's going to be extra usage for guys like Josh Hart. Okay. Now, no, not Josh Hart. Devontae Graham, and they're still stand firm on Devontae Graham 3-point prop at 3.5. It's doable. The usage is going to be there. The shots are going to be there. I don't think I'm going to get there. I can live with the fact that if I'm missing out on money, I can live with that. All right. Now, so let's get to the next. You guys got anything? Let me know. I didn't touch on everything. I just touched on where I was at with that. Okay. San Antonio Spurs at uh Detroit Pistons, okay? We have a 224 over under in this one. San Antonio Spurs favored by 7 on the road, okay? There wasn't anything out earlier for this one. Now we have something, okay? I didn't see anything. This is my first look right here live with you all. Hamdio Diallo, who I had some interest in. They have point prop jacked up at 21. Yes, I was eating off of that. Yes, I was eating off of that. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. So, what do we have here? Let me go to Twitter real fast and let me get a quick overview. Now, Javonte Green, doubtful today. All right. DeJounte Murray, he cleared the health and safety protocols today already. He cleared that. Crystal, all right, I see you, Crystal. Yeah, man, that's everybody. Yeah, I feel you. Just like I said, DeJounte Murray cleared the health and safety protocols today, so we might see some of him today. All right. So that should be it right now. I just like to keep tabs on Twitter, preferably Underdog Fantasy. So that's major right there. Underdog Fantasy is major. All right, they have taken over. So with the I'm gonna have to, on the Spurs side. DeJounte Murray is questionable. Hey, Crystal. Thank you for popping up on the live. Like I was telling everybody else earlier, I need to, if you got something, man. Me personally, I need to for New Year's, I need to straight bet more. Okay, I need to straight bet more, straight bet more, straight bet more, straight bet more. I need to use the alternates if to my advantage a little bit more, a lot more. I think it's a privilege. I think it's a privilege. Underdog is great. How you doing? Happy New Year's to everybody. And if you guys got betting resolutions, personal, then let them ride. Okay, now another thing, like with those player performance doubles, it's nobody fault but mine. Nobody fault but mine. If I got 5 player performance doubles on one ticket and I've hit 4 of them and then I miss one and I don't win no money, that's my fault because I should have bet them straight. Okay, should have bet them straight. Anytime I gotta be comfortable with putting my money on shit. Okay, and that's that. If you guys miss that right there, those are some of my new resolutions for this year. Okay, I don't care if I gotta put something on. I can sprinkle something on it. Okay, sprinkle something on it. It is what it is with that. All right, so now let's go back to the. Let's go back. So, like I said, you guys got anything New Year's resolutions where I led on me? All right. So I mean, Dejounte Murray is questionable. Okay, so we got that out the way. Now, this is a back to back for Detroit, and we had a really disappointing game from uh, Keldon Johnson yesterday. It was terrible. I mean, he played 28 minutes going up against Memphis. He had 6 points, 6 rebounds. That was tough. I mean, he went shot 2 for 12 from the field, 1 for 6 from 3. Okay, now we know it's a 3-point shooting league. Okay, I mean, I feel like 3 points. I've been doing so well in 3-pointers, and I've been doing pretty well in 3-pointers. Okay, so I mean, when you got the green light from a guy like Popovich, especially the launch threes. I mean, it is what it is. Uh, Keldon Johnson, he hit one three in the last 2 games. Okay, back to back games, he hit 1 3. All right, prior to that, I sound like a broken record. I know, but he went 7 games straight with 2 threes or better. Okay, so I'm still in line with that 2 threes, and you're gonna get that at minus 130. Okay, McDermott, he's been hitting that 2 3-point prop at random. All right. Where I want to catch Keldon Johnson at is I want to catch him here. I want to catch him over here in this neighborhood over here, in this 3. He has three upsides. All right. But I really want to catch him in that area. Something I'm going to straight bet. But I want to catch him. I want to catch him out there at plus 250 for 3 threes. Doug McDermott, and like I said, he's hit multiple threes in plenty of games. Okay, including what? Man, 7 games in a row. He's hit 2 threes. Okay, and 2 of those he hit 3. All right, so his 2 3-point prop. That's where they got it at standard right now, but it's really juiced. I mean, you can only parlay it up. I mean, at minus 205. I mean, that's the only thing you can do. I don't see nobody just betting, laying that money on that like that. Sadiq Bey, the 3-pointer is gonna be there for him. We know this. The shot is there. You're gonna get for 4 makes, you're gonna get it at plus money. Then you can get it at minus 128 for the under too. All right. I need to start adding unders to my arsenals. All right. He hit 6 threes last game. I wouldn't fuck with the unders right now though. These teams did just play though. Keep in mind they just blew the doors off of them. They beat them by about 30 something or 40 a few games ago. You guys remember that? So they just beat them pretty handily. This is a rematch, okay? Rematches tend to be a little bit different, all right? A little bit different. Rematches tend to be a little bit different, okay? So you can pretty much use, Sadiq Bey, he went 1 for 6 last game. He still had 23 points. The usage is going to be there. The minutes is going to be there. He played 40 minutes in 3 straight games, okay? Sadiq Bey, he played 40 minutes in 3 straight games. Hamio Diallo, okay? Hamio Diallo, all right? He's been playing some good ball. He gave these guys 28 points last time they played, okay? So he doesn't shoot the 3-pointer like that, all right? He doesn't shoot the 3-pointer like that. He's pretty aggressive. He goes to the basket. I mean, it's not too many, big-time defensive basket presences over here in San Antonio. So, most of his buckets, he shoots it, it's pretty efficient. He's went 13 for 19 in his last 2 games. Okay, that's pretty efficient. Prior to that, he went 5 for 12, 5 for 13, 7 for 10, 3 for 8, 5 for 6, 5 for 8. So he shoots the ball pretty efficient. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of unders in certain players, Crystal. But like I'm saying, Hamio Diallo, he does shoot the ball pretty efficient, high percentage shots around the basket. He does end up getting rebounds as well, okay? He's a pretty decent rebounder. I mean, against the New York Knicks, he had 13 rebounds, but, his last 2 games, he played 39 minutes apiece, and 34 in the 2 previous games. I know what Hamio Diallo can do. I'm not opposed to going to this 21 and a half. I know what the usage is going to be at. Keep in mind, we're going to go over the injury report now. Key injury here with everybody that's been out. You can add, where is he? Frank Jackson to that list, okay? So he's supposed to be reevaluated in 7 to 10 days. Frank Jackson is a big part of what they've been doing offensively. He played 14 minutes against the Knicks, and then prior to that, he played 34 minutes and 39 minutes and took shot attempts in the area of 19 and 15. So that's a lot of usage gone. So if I, as me looking at this roster right now, seeing that they have guys like Robinson and Derek Walton, I think his name is Derek Walton Jr., and then Hamdio Diallo. It's tough, man. Sadiq Bey, so to get to your money, to get to the money, I will stick to high usage players, man. Stick to the high usage players, ride and die with what they're gonna give you and what they can do for you. I'm not opposed to getting to the going to 21 points here. Okay, I'm not, because the usage is gonna be there. All right, if you're feeling froggy, you want to go to 25 points for Hamdio Diallo, you'll get it, at plus 180. All right. He just gave them a decent amount of points. I'm really, I have to reiterate that again. He actually just gave them 30, I believe, or 35. Let me go back and check. 31. No, he gave them 28. I'm sorry. He gave the New York Knicks 31. All right. So the upside is there for both him and Sadiq Bey. And then if you can really catch somebody out there like Luke Garza, if you can catch him out there, with a good game, he's going to get the minutes as well. Keep in mind, he is splitting minutes with Czech Diallo, not Hamio Diallo. I'm talking about Czech. He was in the league about 2 years ago. Somebody who I used to go to in DFS and fantasy. But he's getting a decent amount of minutes too. He's a decent rebounder, whatever the case may be. But Garza, I think he's due for something pretty nice, okay? He gave San Antonio 20 points last game, all right? So his point prop is kind of elevated on that note. He gave them 20 points, 6 rebounds. He also took 14 shot attempts. His previous game before that against the Knicks, he took 10 shot attempts. He had 9 rebounds. I think he got in foul trouble in that game. So let's check and see what his rebound prop is like. And you'll get his rebound prop at 7.5. Hamdio Diallo is a decent rebounder as well. His rebound prop is coming in at 7.5. And so Keldon Johnson and Jakob Poeltl and Derek White always in play for me. I'm really going to be looking for Derek White to redeem himself. But like I said, these they blew these guys out last game. This 17.5 points for Derek White is not out of the realm of possibilities. This was the same point prop last night at Memphis. He only had 15 points, and I took the 17.5 and I got smoked, okay? But in same game parlays, I got to him in 15 points. I don't mind getting to him in 15 points. In same game parlays, minus 215 is a pretty good number. Looking for Keldon Johnson to bounce back. 15 points is not out of the realm of possibilities for Keldon Johnson. You'll get that at minus 138, and his point prop is sitting at 15 and a half. Okay, so it's I'm not the guy that normally bets points and 3-pointers. I want to make that clear. I bet either or. Okay, I see which one I want to attack, what type of player it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can get the 2 threes for 130, or I could get the 15 points for the. You know what I'm saying? Whichever way and whatever type of spot I think that player is in. I have talked a lot about this game here because we know where this can be a money game here. We know where the usage is coming from especially for the players on the Detroit side. Okay, you know what I'm saying. And if for some reason that you have to second guess a player, especially in parlays and same game parlays, don't throw them on your ticket. And always, man, listen, man, have the mentality that, when you fade somebody, fade them. And if they crack the bet that you were going to bet, so what? So what? I mean, that's a part of the game. Just a part of the game, man. That's a part of the game because it's gonna work both ways. It's gonna be times where it's gonna be a good fade, and you're gonna save yourself some money. All right. Chicago Bulls at Washington Wizards. Okay. This should be one here. Okay. I'm quite sure some of you guys probably got a chance to see the Chicago Bulls play yesterday a little bit earlier, and that was good. You know what I'm saying? Chicago Bulls interior, especially at that 4th spot, we are leaking. It's my Chicago Bulls, but we're leaking at that 4th spot. We give up rebounds right there. We give up team rebounds, a lot of knick-knack rebounds. Okay. We're ailing at the power forward slot. I mean, and then we give up a lot of assists. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a few tips from my perspective as being a Chicago Bulls fan. We give up a lot of assists. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to keep in mind. Now, with that being said, we have a 220 over under in this one. Chicago Bulls are on the road, favored by 2 points. Okay, right off the bat, I got to give a slight lean towards my Chicago Bulls. Okay, I'm gonna just do that. Y'all could call it homerism or whatever the case may be. Just remember, it could be. Let me get my joint too, man. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right, so yeah, it could be a homerism type of thing as well, but it is what it is. I don't really too much care. I don't bet on too many games, all right, but let's go to some of these injuries because we got something just popped out, I believe. So first things first, Javonte Green, okay, he's doubtful for this game. He's doubtful for this Bulls game, okay. He's somebody who's been playing. He's right now he's averaging 22 minutes on the season, but he's been a pretty decent thing, part of what the Bulls has been doing, especially from a power forward standpoint. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. The first thing here, I mean, the injuries as a whole, we know Spencer Dinwiddie is still going to be out, and it's going to be interesting to see who's going to run the point. Of course, Bradley Beal, if y'all seen that game, the last game, he looked really good coming out of protocols. Okay, he looked really good coming out of protocols. So it is what it is with that situation there. But it's too many. It's a lot of injuries. COVID confrontation shit here. So complications, whatever. Brad Wanamaker, they had just signed him. He came in and played 27 minutes, got the start, and then he's out for COVID. All right, so it's going to be interesting to see. I'm just trying to see who could be playing the point guard. But I guess. So shorthanded Washington Wizards here. All right. So now the Bulls give up a lot of rebounds here. So I have some slight lean. All right. First lean of the day. First lean of the day is going towards the over with Kyle Kuzma. You're gonna get that at 7.5. Okay. He has had a double double in 3 out of his last 4 games, including the game before last going up against Miami. He had 7 rebounds. He's a pretty good rebounder. Okay. Barring any foul trouble, I think he can get there. It's a lean to me, whatever the case may be. It is what it is. In same game parlays, you could get 6 rebounds for him at minus 330. And then, of course, I think you might be able to get, when the alternates come out, you might be able to get a straight 7 for about, minus 190 or something like that, probably. Yeah. So, that's interesting to point out there. Now, while we're in rebound category, I'm gonna tell you a few things that I had already had put together. First of all, let me show you the ticket that I had put together. I just threw something together off first glance. Um, I went here with of course, it might not hit, but these are some plays that you can mix and match to get to plus money because anytime you put together three minus 300s, you get plus money. Okay, so here's a ticket that I had put together earlier. All right, I took I took I took the Rose Levine for 20, DeRozan for 20. I took Bill for. I didn't take Bill for 20. I didn't take Bill for 20. I did not put him on my ticket, but it's a possibility. Okay, so that right there. Then I took uh, Vucevic for 15. Um, Cal Kuzma just off sheer usage. I'm quite sure he could get to 15, but I wanted to go a little bit under that. I ain't gonna lie, but I tossed that in there, and I went over to the rebound section. Okay, now for the rebound section, we have Zach LaVine. He's averaging 5 rebounds on the season. Okay, and then you got DeMar DeRozan. He's averaging 4.5. He's averaging 5 rebounds on the season as well. I didn't do nothing but come down here and go to the 4 rebound section, and I just took both of them for 4 rebounds a pop. Will it hit? I'm quite sure it won't hit. I mean, it might not hit. I don't care. I mean, I only threw a few bucks on it. It is what it is. I rarely do that. All right. And then, I ain't even gonna lie. I jumped out there and threw 4 rebounds in there for Bradley Beal. Okay. But see, this right here, even if I would have went 4 rebounds a piece for these guys, which probably won't hit, just that alone would probably been close to plus 200. All right. So anyway, Kuzma, I had went to 6 rebounds for him. Okay. And I slapped him in there for 6 rebounds. All right. And then I had went over here to the assist props, and then I had came down here. Now, Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, they have been, dropping dimes lately, okay? 6 assists, 8 assists, 10 assists, 3 assists, 6, 6, 3, 3, especially in the absence of LaMelo Ball, which he doesn't get that many assists either. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first to tell you that, But, Zach LaVine assists 4, 5, 9, 5, 4, 9, 8, 6, 5. So it's a collective, it's a collective thing over here. So it's a trend. It's a trend. It's collective. All right. So I didn't have any problem with slapping a 4 assists for LaVine and 4 assists for DeRozan. And then I have some interest in Bradley Beal assist prop, but I don't think I'll get to his assist prop. But he's been stepping the assist game up. He had 10 assists last game, 7, 5, 5, 10, 5, 3, 4, 7. I'm not fucking with his assist prop. I don't care what he does. It's never even up there anyway. One thing about him, he's always in the to record area or whatever the case may be. But anyway, those were some props that I didn't mind getting to. I mean, it was just one of those. I'm gonna throw something on it and keep it going. But some shit that I really ever do, or whatever the case may be. But some of those props I'm going to get to. I mean, like some of those 4 rebound props and some of those 4 assist props, I'm going to get to for some early plus money. Okay, so and I'm just going to have to live with the results. So they have that. Oh, I had 10 rebounds for um Nikola Vucevic on there as well. So where I lie with this game at, I have interest in these are probably my 2 of my favorite props here. The rebounding props for Vucevic and for Kyle Kuzma. Okay, sometimes I have to lean on peripherals, especially right now. Vucevic now is been rebounding the ball very well. Now keep in mind he's going up against Daniel Gafford, and Daniel Gafford has been a pretty good rebounder this year. Okay, and but Vucevic is only averaging 11 rebounds a game, but he's been on a tear in his last 5. All right, 16, 20, 17, 15, 6, 13, 8, 12, 10. All right, so he's been rebounding the ball really, really, really good. So it's a lot to like about this Bulls game. It's a lot to like about this good Bulls game as a whole. I'm sticking to the higher usage players, and that's going to be it for me. And then it's like, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, pick your poison type of thing. Washington Wizards do give up the least amount of three-pointers to opposing teams, but they are injured. Their defense is injured, okay? So let's move to the next game here. What do we have? Los Angeles Clippers at Brooklyn Nets, okay? This is a back-to-back for these Los Angeles Clippers. Let's see if they have anything else out than what they had earlier. All right, so they do. They have a decent amount of players out right now. Serge Ibaka. First thing first, I want to talk about him. He sold me last night. It wasn't solely his problem, his fault. There was no Ivica Zubac, and they still ran him out there for 18 minutes. All I needed was 10 points. If I felt like it was doable, he can't sub himself in and out the game. So that really blew me right there because he's at the point where he is pretty much healthy right now, and they didn't have no bigs. I mean, they played Amir Coffey, but I mean that's just something you just gotta keep an eye out on, man. I mean, his last 3 games, he played 18 minutes against Toronto last night. Then he played 9 minutes against Boston. Then he played 14, 19, 20. I mean, he needs 24 minutes for me. So at this point right now, I mean, I know the minutes wasn't in his control, but I can't even trust the coaching staff to give him the time that he needs to hit these props. His point prop is still sitting at 10 points, man. So it is what it is with that. Now, they didn't have anything out for these guys earlier. Now first of all, I lean towards Brooklyn in this one, okay? I'm going to lean towards Brooklyn in this one. Reggie Jackson, he came back last night, came back with a vengeance. So, we might see that old Reggie again, okay? The old Reggie, what I mean by the old Reggie, that 6, 7, 8 3-pointers attempt a game, Reggie, okay? He took 8 3-pointers yesterday. Coming back off the COVID protocol, he hit 5 of them, okay? So let's see where his 3-point props sitting at right now since okay, 2.5. I'm letting you know right now. I'm taking over in that. I don't care. I'm taking over in that. Okay. I don't care who they playing against. He's gonna take that 3-point shot. Okay. Now, interesting thing to point out about the starting lineup. Reggie Jackson came right into the starting lineup. Then Bledsoe went to the bench. Bledsoe was the direct backup to Reggie Jackson, and and whatever minutes Reggie Jackson didn't play, Bledsoe played. Okay, so it's about time they shook up something. You know what I'm saying? So Terrence Mann, he's been playing well. Okay, Terrence Mann is a pretty decent rebounding guard. Okay, he's averaging 5.5 rebounds. All right, and most of the season he's been coming off the bench. So that's something to keep in mind there. He's averaging 10.5 points. Okay, so his point prop is sitting at because I'm going to have some interest in it. If he can find a way to be, aggressive, instead of foul trouble, I do not mind targeting players against star players. I love doing it. These star players do not want to get in foul trouble. A lot of them like to pad stat and everything. So if he's going to run up against somebody like James Harden, James Harden's going to have to try to guard him, and that's when because these young boys, they want to prove a point. All right. So 12.5, the point prop sitting at 12.5. Don't mind the same game parlays getting there at 10. Okay, getting there at 10. Let's see. I don't mind getting there at 10. It's the same game parlay. You get that at minus 320. He's had 10 points in I want to 6 out of his last 7 games, and then about 10 out of his last 13, 12, 13. So that's pretty. It's pretty there. It's pretty there. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty there. All right. He's hit this point prop in what is it? What is his point prop? 12.5. His last 2 games, he had 17 and 18 points. I mean, it is what it is. All right. Luke Kennard, if the 3-point's working for him, just take him. I mean, if the 3-point's working there for him, he just have a foul problem. Okay, he does know how to hack. All right. So his 3-point prop is sitting at 2.5. We know he could give you 4, 5, 6 threes. Okay. He went 2 for 5 last night. Previous game before that, he went 5 for 10. All right. He does have 5 3-point upside. So his 3-point prop is sitting at 2.5. I don't have a problem with that. Probably my favorite prop on the board is going to be this Reggie Jackson, though. Tell you the truth, right now. So I guess that's about it. That's at minus 10 plus 104. Wonder what his 2 3-point prop is. For 2 threes and minus 340 for Reggie. Yeah. Kevin Durant, I never take his threes, man. I never take him. The most I go for him is 2. That's it. That's all. He don't go out there trying to stroke that motherfucker like that. He just don't. James Harden, his 3-point prop is sitting at 2.5. So you can get money. You can get money right here. And that's what I say. That's why I always say, see, I don't always bet points. You know what I'm saying? Because look, I'll go in there and take this 2.5 at minus 106 and be done with it for James Harden at minus 106 and actually be done with it. Because, going to this point prop, I'll be damned. This motherfucker, if you sell me for this 25.5 at minus 110, when I could have easily took that 2.5 threes for that 106, he go out there, hit 4 threes, and give me 23 points, I'm going to be pissed, okay? Kevin Durant, now, I will take his prop. I will take his point prop, all right? Because he's not going out there hitting all them threes like that. He's getting – now, he hit 3 threes last game. Prior to that, he hit 5 threes. That was that game where he was by himself. He was on fire. But, prior to those 2 games, he hit 4 threes one other time. Other than that, he don't hit no more than 2 threes. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really taking them a lot. He's probably going to start taking them more, but – the points, the buckets for him, it's be buckets for KD. 33, 34, 34, 52, 31, a 24, a 28, 20, 30, a 27, a 39, a 21. I mean, you get the drift. The boy be getting buckets. So, I go there. I go there with him and live with the consequence. It's a lot, though. Slightly lean towards the Brooklyn Nets in this one. Slightly lean towards the Brooklyn Nets and this. If you guys got anything, let me know. All right, you guys got anything, let me know. But like I said, I'm gonna tell you one thing here. I didn't even look at James Harden 3-point in the last 10, but that's probably gonna be. I hate to take two official 3-point props, but I'm gonna have to because I'm letting you know what I'm putting my money on. I'm putting my money on straight betting that. And I'm straight betting this too. So, I mean, it could be a 3-point party. I mean, in this game right now, it's starting to shape up to be a pretty nice same game parlay as well. I mean, it's starting to shape out, just from the 3-point. I ain't even player performance doubles yet, but starting to shape out. Denver Nuggets at Houston Rockets. We have 224 over under in this one. Denver Nuggets favored by 7. All right. This is a pace up matchup here. I don't know who's going to win this game. I don't know if Houston is tanking. I don't know. I rarely bet on a lot of games, so it is what it is. But let's talk about a few injuries, and I do have. I'll tell you. I got an official play, but it's not on the board yet. So we will. Everybody's pretty much out. Aaron Gordon is questionable. He didn't play. He ain't been playing. He played since the 22nd. Okay. Alperen Sengun. I think I read that he is doubtful for this game. Keep an eye out for that situation there. I want to be sure. Okay. Monty Morris, he's in the health and safety protocol, so that's new. And along with Jeff Green, he's in the health and safety protocols. So Austin Rivers is questionable for this game, and Bones Highland is in the health and safety protocol. So it's going to be what it's shaping up to be. Okay. Of course, we're going to probably see a little bit more minutes from somebody like JaMychal Green. And for Fernando Campazzo, okay, so pretty much a microwave guy. He will dish some assists out for sure. He does have a decent assist on him, and then Will Barton is definitely in play with elevated usage. Since we don't have Denver Nuggets on the board right there, I feel the need. I got to let you guys know about some of these secondary guys. Okay, Fernando Campazzo is a guy that I would look to for assist. Okay, until further notice. I wouldn't look for him for anything else. I ain't even gonna lie. He played his last game against Golden State Warriors. He played 30 minutes, actually 32 minutes. He had 7 assists. He's not on the board right now, but I think you should know that just in case you don't know. All right. Now, my official play is definitely going to be Nikola Jokic rebounds. I'm just going to have to live with it. I don't know what it is coming out right now. It's usually been coming out around 12 and a half. He's had 19, 22, and 21 rebounds in his last 3 games. He's got to do what it takes. He's played minutes. He's averaging 32 minutes a game. He's played 35, 38. I don't even have to even tell you guys that. The boy is a monster. I don't know. I can't pinpoint what his points, what he's going to do in the point category. He's averaging 25 points. All right. I don't have anything else for the rest of these guys here. I'm not even gonna lie. Right now, right off the bat, you know what I'm saying? I could probably take a stab at a rebound prop or something like Christian Wood coming in at 10.5, but I don't even have that as a lean right now. He hasn't had. It's been 4 straight games. He hasn't had 10 rebounds. That's starting to be concerning. He did play 34 minutes and 33 minutes in the last 2. I don't know, man. His 3-point prop was interesting. He's been shooting it efficient, but not taking that many threes. Okay, you will get a 1.5 threes for him. He's hit 2 threes in 3 out of his last 4 games, so that's something if you want to take a look at. Jalen Green behind the 3-point arc, meh. You know what I'm saying? Where I will probably have some interest at is Jayshawn Tate. You know what I'm saying? Especially if there's no Alperen Sengun today, I'm really going to have some interest in some Jayshawn Tate props. And then I'd imagine either Daniel Tice might get a little bit extra run, and I don't know. So Will Barton is my next favorite guy over here, though. He's going to be playing. I'd imagine he's going to play 34 minutes better because he's played 36, and 34 minutes. His 3-point prop, I will have some interest in there. I just want to see where he come out at. He's hit multiple threes in 3 straight games, 2, 2, and 4. He has 20, 25-point upside. We already know that. He's averaging 5 rebounds and 4 assists on the season, so he can play a little bit of that point guard role. And when the Joker goes to the bench, we know we can see him take on a little bit more elevated usage in this matchup going against Houston that has the top 3 pace in the league. So that's what that's what I like right now. All right, sticking to the highest usage players. Some motherfuckers who I can live with losing my money on, and minus guessing. You say, how do I have all these stats already? Most of these stats is like me. It's like me riding a bike anyway, man. It's like me riding a bike because I do this shit every day, and you know what I'm saying. That's why I say it's 2 things you need to do. You need to learn the injury report, so you can be busy. You can be out to eat. You can be anywhere. You need to learn the injury report. You say, how you learn the injury report? You learn the injury report by paying attention to it. You got guys, listen, before people started sports betting, all I used to do was sit on the couch and say, I think this person gonna win. I think this person gonna win. You're not, then you start sports betting and shit. Then you're like, I had no idea that these players are in and out like this every motherfucking day. All right. It's insane. All right. Then I'm a fantasy player. I'm a fantasy player. So that shit, it goes hand in hand. All right. Learning the stats, learning the stats, learning the stats, bro. Learn them. You know what I'm saying? That way you have to it's all about knowing your personnel, especially when you betting props. Knowing your personnel, knowing what they can do and what have they done for you lately. Then you can get a grasp, and you can have a hunch like that. He ain't did this, that, and the other in a few days. I think he's due. That's when that gut feeling and shit start kicking in. You know what I'm saying? That's when that gut feeling and shit start kicking in. Then I have a lot of my stats that I have written down sometimes that I want to come straight into the game with. But for those of us that work, those of us that have busy lives, I'm not knocking anybody who doesn't work or anything, because I work, and this is the way that I have to be efficient so I can come home and deliver shit, because I work the second shift. I don't even I don't even really watch games like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a stat hog. I try to stay on them. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes shit don't pan out the way I wanted to. A lot of the time shit don't pan out the way I wanted to. But stand on top of those stats, bro. And Twitter, and what I'm saying, and knowing your personnel, that is major key. So when it comes before lock, 5 minutes before the game's locked, and some motherfucker in and out, or whatever the case may be, you know who benefits from what. All of this shit. You should have all your tools to your disposal. Especially going into the new year, you should have all your shit to your disposal. You should not have to ask anyone who's in, who's out. You should not have to do that. We've been doing that for too long. There's too many tools put in place for us for that. Great question though, boss. Great question, boss. It's just something. It's like riding a bike, broski. It's like riding a bike. All right. Last game on the docket, man. I can't thank you guys enough for coming out here, man. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't thank you guys enough. Promise you I'll get better. We have a 223 over under in this one. 4.5 point favorites, Utah Jazz. All right. Last night, I really liked Minnesota. I knew that spread was too big for me. They ended up winning that game by the spread. I think it was 12. You know me, being so gritty. I'm looking at that plus 500. I had to sprinkle some on that money line, of course. Now, my boy fouled out, but that was my favorite prop of the day yesterday. Was Ant-Man going up against this Utah Jazz team, that 23.5 or 22.5, and I took it at 25. He smashed it. He fouled out, but he still smashed it. Muhammad, check it in. You know what I'm saying? I wish they threw Jedi Noel on the bus because I liked him too. Anyway, this is a back-to-back for the Utah Jazz, all right? They were with some injuries last night. They didn't have Conley. They didn't have Joe Ingles. Jingle bells. That's what they call them. A lot of people call them jingle bells, whatever the case may be, whatever, whatnot. Now, yeah, man, got to be on it, boy. Got to be on it. So, right off the back, they only had Curry out early. Now they got a few. Now they only had Curry out early. Now they got a bunch of people, and I'm not ready for. Excuse me, but guess what? They do get Jordan Poole back. Okay, no, let's go. Let's see who's in and out. Draymond Green is out. Okay, Jordan Poole is back. Okay, now Mike Conley should be back. Okay, so yeah, Mike Conley should be back. Joe Ingles, he has a back soreness, man. So I don't know if he's going to be back. And keep in mind, Hassan Whiteside, he left the game yesterday. I don't know if he had a concussion or whatever. He might have had a concussion. Whiteside is a big part of what they do, okay? He does come in. He gets 14 to 15 to 20 minutes, but he's very efficient. You know what I'm saying? He come in against Portland, 15 and 11. He come in against San Antonio Spurs, 13 and 11. Dallas, 14 minutes, 9 and 7. Minnesota, 13 minutes, 12 and 3. He is efficient. You know what I'm saying? He's efficient. Like we say in DFS, he's an efficient point per minute type of guy. All right. He will get you stats per minute at a very, very high rate. All right. So that's a big part of what they do. If he can't go, then you can look for somebody like Rudy Gay. Okay, Rudy Gay could come in and play the small ball center, and he could come in, and play. I mean, last two games he played 26 and 24 minutes. Going up against see, you need to know the rotations. Rotations are major key as well. All right, he's averaging 19 minutes on the season. Okay, rotations are major key because, like I said, Rudy Gay is taking minutes from guys like Joe Ingles and Royce O'Neal and Bogdanovich. Might not be a lot, but that's where they are fitting his minutes in. Keep in mind, he's been hurt most of the whole damn season. Okay, so Rudy Gay is getting some playing time, man. He's coming off the bench. Him and so you have to keep all that shit in mind because you think like what's his name? Jordan Clarkson. Okay. Jordan Clarkson is a microwave off the bench. He gave him 20, 19, and 23 points in the last three. He's somebody who can really, really come in and get hot, okay? Keep in mind, one of those games, Donovan Mitchell was out. One of those games, what the fuck is his name? There he is right here. Mike Conley was out, all right? Prior to that, those three games right there, he had points in the area of 5, 11, 12, 21, 21, 11, 11, 18. You got to pick your spots with guys like him. So anyway, now Donovan Mitchell, I like the spot that he's in. He had 30 points last night. Rudy Gobert, he's in a pretty good spot as well. He's just had an infinity double-double going on, Rudy Gobert. I mean, just had a monster a double-double going on. I mean, he's had a double-double in 14 out of his last 15 games. I know. So he's just been killing it, I don't have no one prop right now, tell you the truth. We know it's a three-point shooting league. I don't know why I don't see. Oh, okay, I see Bogdanovich. Okay, I see him. I didn't see him at first. I don't have a definitive prop right here. You guys got something? You let me know. I'm going to go out on the limb and what? I guess I'm gonna have to slightly lean towards the Jazz and on a back-to-back still, but slightly lean towards the Jazz with a fully healthy team. This team is made up similarly in some ways. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys let me know, man, what you guys think, man. Let me go over here to the three-point prop before I get out of here. I mean, that's a little bit easier to decipher. Um, and right off the back, I'll have some interest in that Bogdanovich 3-point prop, okay? Uh, Donovan Mitchell, he's another guy who takes and makes a decent amount of threes. He's been okay from behind the arc. Last night he hit 6 threes, okay? Donovan Mitchell. And then, the game before that, going up against Dallas, he only hit one, but then he hit 4 the game before that. So, I mean, which way do I want to go with Donovan Mitchell? Points or threes? I mean, either way it go, I'm gonna have to take one. I'm probably going to take one. I mean, I don't have to take shit, but he's been on the mini tier in his last 3 games. I mean, he's had points in 39, 33, 28, 21, 32, 27, 27, 28, 25, so he's been playing some good ball, man. So he's in that he will score category. Going up against Steph Curry, he's going to want to show out. All right, so that's where I'm at with that. Both of these teams, they do play their guys, okay? I'm going to end up taking the over in Bogdanovich threes for sure. And until further notice, I don't have anything else. I mean, double-double is not out of the realm of possibilities for Rudy Gobert, but it's definitely juiced up, okay? His double-doubles are juiced up, you know what I'm saying? If you go to a double-double for him, you're going to get that at minus 440. And even if you want to take that double-double in the win, okay, so you're going to get some leeway today, all right, at minus 106, okay? Yeah, that's probably the only, that's probably going to be one of my favorite bets right there. I would probably end up taking that. But it is what it is. All right. Let's see what player performance doubles we have here, because I haven't talked about any player performance doubles all day. So I guess I could end this one off with some player performance doubles, since I've given a slight lean towards the Utah Jazz and their favorite by 4.5 in this one. Let's see what we got here. We have, I don't mind that double-double. Okay, that's probably one. I'm gonna have to sprinkle some on that early. 6 assists in the win for Donovan Mitchell is not out of the realm of possibilities. He's only averaging 5 assists, but the upside is there. He's hit 6 assists in 2 out of his last 4 games, so that's something to keep an eye out there. And then Mike Conley. Mike Conley is somebody who does take and make the 3. So, and that's mainly how he gets his points. So, that's not out of the realm of possibilities. At plus 230. Bojan Bogdanovich, rebounds is a no for me. I just can't get there until further notice. 30 points. Of course, that's in the play for Donovan Mitchell. 7 assists. I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to keep refreshing, and wait for this motherfucker to give me 30 assists. 7 assists. I just don't want to do it. It's painful, okay? Live betting this game will be fun. Will be fun tonight. Will be fun because you'll be able to fall back off the 3 points. You don't have to bet the 3-point for Curry pre-flop, but if you start seeing them get hot, then you can start betting them, okay? His 3-point props just start way out there. And then it's always a under, okay? It's always an under. The 5.5, you're going to get that. I like that bet. I know what he does. I like that bet. Dominic Brown, what's going on? What's going on, fam? Happy New Year's, man. I like that bet, though. I like that bet. It is what it is, man. The under on Steph Curry, I don't mind that. And then you got alternate unders comes out when you do, you got alternate unders coming out, whatever the case may be. But, man, it was a long, long live. Like I said, for y'all that's here with me, stand here with me, I'm thinking about doing my live around 12 o'clock every day. And I need you guys to like this video, hit the like button for me, and then hit the notifications bell, because I'm going to have to give out my picks a little bit more. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm going to have to straight bet more. That's my New Year's resolution. You guys got any New Year's resolution for betting? Drop it on me right there. And I need to use my alternates more smarter. That's my New Year's resolution. And then another bet that I need to add to my arsenal. These team totals. Team totals, I always forget about them, okay? And then I need to come here. I tweet out some bets, when I get hunches, and I need to come here and I need to make a 30-second video or a minute or two video to drop some of the best that I like, that I'll be playing. And that's why I need you guys to hit the notifications bell, because I might be in my car. I might be on my break. I might be anywhere. Good luck to you guys, man. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to you guys, man. Good luck, man. Peace, man. I'm out.